Hi, welcome to another video update. Today I'm going to talk to you about capital controls. What does it mean having capital controls in your country? It means that you can send money overseas easily, or you can buy safe haven currency like the US dollar. So when a country runs out of reserves, they start to add some taxes and they create capital controls. And now I'm going to show you a real live bank account and the purchase of only 10 US dollars. So the official exchange here is 100 pesos, $1. And now you are going to see that the black market US exchange for the US dollar is 150 pesos for each US dollar. So what does the government do when they have a spread between the official market and the black market? They limited the amount of purchases per month to 200 US dollars. That's it. Each individual can only buy 200 US dollars in the other bank. So the government started limiting that. And you can see that if I'm going to buy 10 US dollars for 90.60, which is the official exchange rate now, I'm going to try to buy with a live bank account now. I want to buy 10 US dollars. So the official exchange rate is 99.29 pesos per dollar. So I'm going to try to buy 10 US dollars. What happens? What the government will do if you have capital controls? First, they added a nice big tax of 30%, not deductible, a big tax. And then they added another taxes around 35% to close the gap between the official rate and the black market, and de incentivize the demand of US dollars in this country. So this is a real bank account now I have chose. And this amount of the second tax is deductible, but only 10 months later or 9 months later, because in the next fiscal year you can deduct that. So you lose money in a very high inflation economy. So this is what happens when the government runs out of international reserves. They create taxes. What happened when the capital control started? You have an official exchange rate and a black market exchange rate. So people were starting to use their credit cards, buy bitcoins, buy gold, and the government, hey, I am not selling US dollar, but the money is still going out, the reserves keep going down, and so they can forbid you and they can ban you to purchase US dollar. But if you keep using the credit card, you can buy US dollar with your credit card. So the governments went smart and say, hey, let's add more and more taxes. So that way they stop a bit for a while the demand of US dollars. This is the real account now. This is what happens. You have to understand that when the things go really bad, you can escape easily your money. What people do here in Argentina is they grab their pesos and they buy Bitcoin, or they convert that money in US stocks, American stocks. You can still buy American stock with local pesos. That is the preferred way of escaping money from the system legally. And you could also make a transaction with, here it's called contado con liqui, or it's like buying Argentinian bonds in Buenos Aires and selling them in New York. So that's the legal way to escape the capital controls, using purchase and sale of assets as a way to escape These transactions are made by a broker account. So if you want to live in capital controls, you have to have a broker account. In Buenos Aires, let's say you are in Buenos Aires, you have to have a broker account to make that kind of transactions. So that's it. You have to get the US dollar purchase. If you want to buy 10 US dollar, which is 100, you can only buy 200 purchase, 200 US dollar per month here. This is extremely limited, and this is what happened when governments experience high inflation, high deficit, and they want to control the speculative demand of international reserves, hurting a country. But also it happens when a country is not real good at managing their fiscal deficits. So you are seeing now a real live bank account, and this is how it looks like to live under extreme capital controls. And you can transfer money overseas because they will convert that money to the cheap and expensive international exchange rate. So you will get too low US dollars for your you get too low for your pesos. So this is another real good way of transferring money from here to overseas. You will lose money since they will use the official exchange rate. So people use Bitcoin, they use the stock market brokers, and they use assets to escape the money. This is the real story. This is capital control. This is what happens when a government don't control inflation. So we are going to resume more videos in the future. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please subscribe and thank you.